Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. Welcome back to Local and Global with FERENCVÁROS on FM22. We're into the Europa League group stages. Match day 2 is today. We're hosting Athletic Bilbao. Going to be a difficult one, but we're looking to try and get ourselves some points and try and keep some European football of some form once we get out of the group, whether that be Europa League knockouts or the Europa Conference League. That's what we're aiming for. If you're enjoying this series, drop a like, leave comments and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. Let's jump into it. Let's try and get some points on the board, see if we can avoid defeat against the Spaniards, maybe even beat them. So we drew the Europa League groups last episode. We were drawn with Athletic Bilbao as well as Galatasaray and Bodø Glimt of Norway. A group that might be a bit tough, but if we play well, I think we can get through. And we also defeated Mezu by 1-0, where we dominated the game, but didn't really hit the target too often and only won 1-0. And also lost Leandro Fernandez for 6 months for a broken leg. Because Fernandez's injury is long term, we actually were able to replace him in the registration for the league. So we have actually gone out and got a centre mid, just a free agent that we're not spending any money on. This is him, Christian Rivera. He's Spanish. Last played for Eibar, didn't play a great deal for them though. He's going to be a backup midfielder. He doesn't look terrible. He's a decent passer of the ball. He's not too bad physically. He looks like a decent centre mid, and that's kind of what we need just for a backup option. He was a free agent, and he'll play if he needs to. Because, yeah, we have a bit of an issue in midfield. So he can play in the league. We can register him for that. But unfortunately, we can't register new players for Europe until the knockout stages. So that leaves us in a bit of a situation in centre midfield as far as the Europa League is concerned. But we did play 4 games off camera, including the first Europa League group game that was in Turkey against Galatasaray. Let's see what happened in those games. Rusnak with a free kick here. And Djurdjevic is at the far post, wins the header and scores. FERENCVÁROS lead 1-0 in Turkey in the 19th minute. Marutsan with the free kick. Ozan from range. Lovely finish. It's 1-1 in the 26th minute and a really fantastic goal there by Ozan. Here's Shajevic to Zubkov. Zachariasen, and he's lost the ball. And here's Tagir now for Galatasaray. Halim with the long ball. And Burhan's on the ball. And Burhan beats the goalkeeper. And Galatasaray take a lead after 61 minutes. FERENCVÁROS have played well here. But now they've gone behind. Marutsan with the corner. And it's Burkhan with the header. It's 3-1 now. Galatasaray with a 2-goal lead. 67 minutes in. Unfortunate for FERENCVÁROS here. They've done well. Dupont here for Meku. Pinksess. Maisa, and Kelvin John does well to win the ball. Here's Trossard, and looking for De Jong, can't quite find it, but De Jong does get the ball back fortunately. And Djurdjevic with a nice finish, 37th minute, Meku 0, FERENCVÁROS 1 as they lead in this cup game. Adu to Zachariasen. Here's Kelvin John. De Jong's got some space. That's a good ball. Trossard's there first. Trossard scores. It's 2-0 in the 58th minute. Really well worked goal there. Just a good finish by Trossard. Djurdjevic out wide. The cross is cleared by Bora. Here's Katona. Katona's got plenty of space here. Here's Rivera on his debut. There's De Jong. That's a lovely strike by Fede De Jong. It's his first goal for the club. And it's 3-0 with 61.5 minutes gone. Shajevic with the throw. Zubkov. Shajevic with the ball back again here. Zubkov back on the outside. That's a lovely cross. Djurdjevic is there for an easy finish inside 10 minutes. It's FERENCVÁROS 1, Diosgyör 0. Here's Shajevic. He does have a man ahead of him. It goes inside to Pavlov instead. And that's a great long ball. And it's Kelvin John. And he's gone over the goalkeeper and scores his first FERENCVÁROS goal. It's 2-0 with 12 minutes gone. And the Leicester loanee opens his account in Hungary. FERENCVÁROS dominant in that first 45 minutes. Can they keep the momentum going in the second half? Zachariasen's through here. They've taken just 12 seconds of the second half to score the third, and it's Zachariasen that gets it. Just a blistering start to the second half there. Djurdjevic playing out wide today. Hasn't really been playing there too much so far this season. Here's Ballard to Lonchar. Pavlov. Kelvin John looking to maybe add a second of the game here. It's fallen to De Jong, and De Jong scores in back-to-back games. The centre mid makes it 4, and it's 79 minutes gone. Here's Djurdjevic. And Zubkov looking for it, but can't quite get the ball. He can try to put a cross in there, though. But De Jong's brought down. Referee points to the spot. Penalty for FERENCVÁROS. Half an hour gone in the game. Djordjevic is on this penalty to try and make it 1-0. And it's a calm penalty. The keeper's gone the wrong way. It's 1-0. Zachariasen. Back to Kinses. You can try and find a cross here. It's a short cross, but Djordjevic gives him the ball back. Here's Zachariasen. A back heel for Kinses. Here's John, and John turns and scores. Keeper doesn't even move. 2-0, 62nd minute. Asilani to Fiorani. Here's Vangsa. Oh, and he's found Miovski, and Miovski scores. MTK get a goal back. 65th minute of the match. He was onside. It's 2-1. FERENCVÁROS are going to have to be on their A game at the moment. Try not to get too complacent. They don't really want to be throwing away another 2-goal lead. They did that over 2 legs against Club Brugge in the Champions League. I'm going to try and hold on to all 3 points here. But here come MTK again. Vangsa goes all the way back to Mulak. And here's Tomas. Miovski, who got that first goal. And the Budapest side are threatening here. And they scored. Miovski gets another one. It's 2-2. And FERENCVÁROS have thrown away the 2-goal lead. There's still less than 20 minutes to go, though. Might be another goal yet. Gabriel with a long goal kick. Either side can still get 3 points from this. MTK have come into the second half and turned it around. Here's Trossard, though. Might be a chance for FERENCVÁROS to retake the lead. Trossard gets it back from De Jong. Here he is. And Djordjevic at the far post with a header scores. It's 3-2. It's onside. 78th minute. Is that going to be all 3 points for the away side? So 3 wins in domestic competition. Unfortunate to lose away to Galatasaray because I think they put in a hell of a performance in this game. As you can see, we had the possession. We were probably the better side on the night, but we just let ourselves down defensively. Gave away 3 goals. So a bit of an unfortunate loss there. I thought we played well and deserved something, but it just wasn't to be. So we're going to start off the Europa League group with a defeat. We host Athletic Bilbao today. Then we have the 2 games against Bodø/Glimt. We're going to have the game in Norway next episode, I think. Athletic are the pot 1 side in the group, though, so it's going to be a difficult one. Although they did draw at home against Bodø/Glimt on match day 1. So, yeah, bit of a surprise that one. Bodø/Glimt, the lowest ranked side in the Europa League. And they got a draw in Spain. In the league table, we are top of the table, 16 points, 5 wins, 1 draw, undefeated, which is that 1 draw coming against Kisvada, I think it was. So we've done well. 19 goals scored as well. We're scoring for fun, and we're dominating the league so far. So into the game against Athletic Bilbao, we do have a few problems. As mentioned, we have a midfield issue. De Jong is not registered for the Europa League. Neither is Pavlov. Neither is Rivera. Fernandez is injured. Kobalin is also injured. He's got a hip injury. He's going to be out for a month, maybe 2. So we have a issue in midfield. So I don't really know how we're going to attack this in terms of our midfield, because Loncho and Zachariasen are our only midfielders pretty much. I mean, Titi Grublayer can kind of play as a defensive midfielder. He's 21. He's all right. I guess he can maybe do a job for today. I think we'll do that. I think we'll put Lonchar and Zachariasen in midfield. We will start Grublayer as defensive midfielder. Tollinson's also a little bit tired, so Ballard is going to play. And we can't register new players for the Europa League, so no De Jong, no Pavlov, no Rivera, because we had to leave gaps in the registration because we didn't have enough homegrown players. But let's see if we can get through this game. Let's see if we can get some points on the board in the Europa League group. We're hosting Athletic Bilbao. Let's see if we can get ourselves a good result. Bilbao have still got Iñaki Williams. Muniain still plays for them as well. It's going to be a tough match, but we'll try and pick up where we left off with our league form because that's been good. So hopefully we can keep things going. I mean, so far we are really controlling the possession. 76% of the ball at the moment. We need to make sure we actually create some chances with it though. So I'm going to work the ball into the box and take the early crosses off. Here is Ure though for the Spaniards. Ivan Martin to Iñaki Williams. Here's Muniain, who still plays for them. Williams through on goal and hits the post. Almost a goal there, really against the run of play for Athletic because they've had very little possession. Booking for Imanol and a free kick here about 25 yards out. Maybe in goal range for Zubkov. Let's see. It is in goal range. It's in. What a free kick. Alexander Zubkov, his 2nd goal of the season from the free kick. It's a fabulous free kick. And it's 1-0 with 26 minutes on the clock. Let's look at this again. Booking for Athletic Bilbao and a fantastic free kick. Look at the curve on that. Phenomenal strike. Ivan Martin to Sunset. Lonchart with the ball back to the goalkeeper, who comfortably holds on to it. Plays it short to Ballard, who's gone long. It's a good header by Kelvin John. Here's Zachariasen. Here's Djordjevic playing out wide again today. Seems to have been doing quite well from that right midfield. And that's a great ball when Zubkov just drags it wide. That was unfortunate. Very close to a second there. Another booking for Bilbao and another free kick here in almost the exact same position. Zubkov with another free kick. He's done it again. Zubkov. That's almost an action replay. 2 free kicks from almost the exact same position. And they both go in. They both beat the goalkeeper. This one might have been even wider. And it's in off the post. That's even more impressive. Zubkov with 2 free kick goals from about the same position. Outstanding stuff there from the dead ball situations. It's 2-0. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Can we get through the half-time with a clean sheet intact? Here come Bilbao. Here's Nico Williams. A great block there by Almaski. Can we deal with the set piece now? Muniain is taking it. And it's headed by Zubkov. And Almaski takes the ball, and that's the end of that. And just a minute left or so of the first half, and we've been really, really good. 2 free kick goals. We've had loads of possession. Really big first half there. 1 shot on target for Bilbao. XG is about the same, but those free kicks, the big difference makers. Bilbao are the top seeds in this group, and so far they haven't won a game yet. I mean, there's still half an hour left to go of this one, but they were held at home by the Glimt. They're losing 2-0 here. Here's Nico Williams though. And Kappa brought down by Zubkov. That was right on the edge. I think this might be a penalty. Zubkov has been the man in the headlines with his free kicks, but he may have just given away a penalty there. It looked outside the box, and it looked inside the box. And it was. It's a penalty for Bilbao on the hour. Who's taking this? Is it Williams? It's Ivan Martin, actually, with a chance to get a goal back. And it's in. Diebert's got close to it, but couldn't keep it from going out. Bilbao get a goal back. It's 2-1. Zachariasen. Straight from kickoff here as well, which could mean a goal for either side. We'll have to wait and see. Ballard all the way back to Dieberts, and he's gone long. Not going to find a white shirt, though. Here's Nunez to Imanol. A couple of players carrying yellows in that Bilbao back line, which, is going to play into our hands. They might get a red. Here's Serrano, though. And he's taken it past Kingses here. He's still got it. And he's got a good cross on him. Williams with a header. Oh, and it's just over. Almost threw away another 2-goal lead there again. Against MTK Budapest, we were 2-0 up. Got it to 2-2, they did. But then we got a third. Midway through the second half, let's make a couple of changes. Kelvin John is going to come off. We're going to put Djordjevic on up top. And we're going to put Rusnak on the right-hand side. I'm also going to, I would say, take a midfielder off, but we don't really have a replacement, or we don't have a replacement at all. Zachariason's going to come off. We're going to bring on Tollinson and go for a back 5. Really hoping we can hold on for the win here, because we've done well. Bilbao with a 1.61 XG, helped by their penalty, but I think we deserve 3 points. I think we were, unfortunate not to get any from the Galatasaray game, but here, we're in the last 10 minutes. Going to make a last change with Djordjevic coming off and Vogelsammer coming on. And can we hold on for 3 points with just 3 minutes to go of normal time? The game has really died down and we seem to have shut it down. I'm going to go defensive as we go into stoppage time, and this looks like it might be our first win in the Europa League, but there is a highlight here in the 93rd minute. Here's Nico Williams to Sunset. Here's Ure. Come on, hold on. Don't be throwing away points now. Good header by Ballard. Here's Rusnak. And Vogelsammer is throwing a goal here. Just the keeper to beat. Can Vogelsammer beat him? He can. It's 3-1. In the 94th minute, Vogelsammer from the bench gets the third goal and wraps up the 3 points. A big 3 points as well. That is going to go a long way to, keeping us in Europe. Whether that be Europa League knockouts or the Conference League. That's a huge goal. Vogelsammer in injury time. Nice calm finish. But the 2 free kicks from Zubkov in the first half were absolutely massive as well. Grablayer picked up a knock late on in that game. No more midfield injuries, please. Huge win. 3-1 win at home against the top seeds Athletic Bilbao, who have disappointed so far. Held at home by Bodo Glimt, and they lose here in Hungary. And Bodo Glimt with a 1-0 win against Galatasaray, and they've surprised everyone to get 4 points from 2 games so far. Victor Boniface with a goal. So that is 2 games down in the group. Next episode, we're going to jump ahead to the start of November. We have the away game against the Norwegians, Bodo Glimt. So We'll see where we are at that point. We do have the home game off camera, so we'll see if we can get a result there. Hopefully get a point or even 3. And then in Norway, see if we can avoid defeat. And we'll be in a good position, I think, with 2 games to go. If we do well, we might be able to seal progress by then. We'll have to wait and see. We've got 4 league games off camera. We have our 4th round cup game against ESMTK, who are in the 3rd division in Hungary. So that should be a nice, easy win there. And that home game against Glimt. And then we'll come back next episode for the away game against the Norwegians. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new. Turn notifications on. Huge win today against Bilbao, who have disappointed so far, but we were really impressive. And the league form's good as well. We've dropped just a couple of points so far. We're scoring goals for fun. Things going really, really well here in Hungary. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.